Good afternoon, class. This is page 90 in the book 90, infinitives after verbs. We use infinitives, to plus base verb after certain verbs. Notice the two patterns, verbs plus infinitive, agree, begin, continue, decide, forget, hope, learn, like, plan, promise, pretend, remember, try. My son is learning to ride a bicycle. He plans to practice every day. I forgot to bring my notebook to class. Did you remember to bring yours? So the two patterns it is referring to here, my son is learning. Uh, the the verb learn is used in the continuous tense ing. He plans is used in the simple present, subject plus verb, no ing. He is planning to practice every day. He plans to practice every day, right? So very similar meaning. I would say the same. My son, now, some verbs like learn. My son is learning to ride a bicycle is good. But if I said my son learns to ride a bicycle in the simple present, that would not work as well in the infinitive sense. So there are different patterns with a lot of these words. For example, like, my son likes to ride a bicycle is great. My son likes riding a bicycle, right? So now you can use infinitive with like or in the continuous. And so it's just a lot of practice, right? But try, my son is trying to ride a bicycle. My son tries to ride a bicycle. In the simple present, the meaning is a little different, right? So some of these words you will use in the infinitive with the ing, and some work better in the simple present. Okay, so just practice with vocabulary is what I encourage, right? And so example number 2, verbs plus object plus infinitive. And so stress caused Dave to have memory problems. Please remind me to order the birthday cake today. And so in this case, the verbs caused and remind plus object, Dave and me, plus infinitive, right? So stress caused Dave to have memory problems. Please remind me to order the birthday cake today. Some verbs can be used in either pattern with different meanings. I expect to get a good grade. I expect you to get a good grade. Whereas here there is an object. So adding an object can change the meaning, right? So just some examples here. Uh, I I promise not to blank, or I promise not. All of these would be infinitive. Okay, so I promise not too much money on my vacation. I promise not to spend too much money on my vacation. Number 2, Pablo tried his friend John with his homework. Okay, so this would be tried infinitive plus verb, or I'm sorry, plus object. Or yeah, so the object is after. So Pablo tried to help his friend John get a good grade. Okay. My daughter sometimes forgets her teeth in the morning. My daughter sometimes forgets to brush her teeth in the morning. When Mech met wants a new vocabulary word, he writes it down. When Mech wants to learn a new vocabulary word, okay, did the Nortons decide not a new car? Did the Nortons decide not to buy a new car? Let me see if there are any other examples specifically I would like. Number 6, Lee needs after class today. Lee needs. This could be many different answers depending on the vocabulary. Lee needs to study after class today. Lee needs to um, eat after class today. So yeah, after, notice again, a lot of these, in this case, these verbs are not in the continuous tense, at least numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They are all used with the simple present.